Welcome back to Movies Philosophy, where we take a deep dive into films that challenge, provoke, and resonate long after the credits roll. Today, we're exploring Tony Kaye's powerful drama, American History X. This film is a brutal yet insightful look at racism, redemption, and the cycles of violence that shape our lives and communities. Quick montage of Derek's transformation, from his neo-Nazi past to his efforts to change his brother's path. Released in 1998, American History X follows the story of Derek Vinyard, a reformed neo-Nazi, and his attempt to prevent his younger brother Danny from following in his violent footsteps. The film's raw portrayal of hate and its consequences is as relevant today as it was over 2 decades ago. The story and themes. The film opens with Derek, played by Edward Norton, being released from prison after serving time for a brutal hate crime. Through a series of flashbacks and present-day events, we witness Derek's journey from a charismatic but hate-filled leader of a white supremacist group to a man struggling to atone for his past. Derek's arrest after the violent crime scene. American History X explores themes of racism, hatred, and the power of influence. It asks difficult questions about how hate is perpetuated and the possibility of change. The film doesn't shy away from the ugly realities of bigotry, but also offers a message of hope and redemption. Derek speaking to Danny in the prison's visiting room. One of the film's central messages is that hatred is learned, but it can also be unlearned. Derek's transformation is driven by his realization that the ideology he once embraced is destructive, not only to others but to himself and his family. Character analysis. Derek Vinyard is one of the most complex characters in film history. Edward Norton's powerful performance earned him an Academy Award nomination and helped cement the film's impact. Derek's speech to his followers, full of anger and charisma. Derek is portrayed as intelligent and articulate, which makes his racist rhetoric even more dangerous. His descent into hate is fueled by personal trauma and the influence of others, particularly his father and Cameron, the leader of a neo-Nazi group. Derek in prison, realizing the futility of hate. However, Derek's time in prison forces him to confront the reality of his beliefs. His interactions with a black inmate named Lamont show him the humanity of those he once demonized. It's a powerful depiction of how personal connections can break down the walls of prejudice. Danny narrating the essay he writes for his brother. Danny, played by Edward Furlong, represents the impressionable youth drawn into Derek's world. His admiration for his brother blinds him to the consequences of hate. The film's tragic ending serves as a stark reminder of the destructive legacy that hatred leaves behind. Iconic dialogues and quotes. American History X is filled with powerful and thought-provoking dialogues that challenge viewers to reflect on their own beliefs and the world around them. Let's take a look at some of the most memorable lines. Derek, hate is baggage. Life's too short to be pissed off all the time. It's just not worth it. This line, spoken by Derek to Danny, encapsulates his transformation and regret. It's a stark contrast to the anger that once fueled him and a poignant message about the burden of hatred. Danny, so I guess this is where I tell you what I learned my conclusion, right? Well, my conclusion is, hate is bullshit. Danny's final words, voiced in his essay, are heartbreaking in their simplicity. His realization comes too late to save him, but it's a powerful condemnation of the cycle of hatred and violence. Derek, I am out. I want nothing to do with you. I am done with all of this. Derek's declaration to Cameron, his former mentor, marks his final break from the world of white supremacy. It's a moment of courage and clarity, showing that change is possible, even for those who have been deeply entrenched in hate. Bob Sweeney, has anything you've done made your life better? This question from Derek's high school principal, played by Avery Brooks, is a turning point in the film. It challenges Derek to confront the impact of his actions and serves as a catalyst for his transformation. Derek, we are not enemies, but friends. We must not be enemies. Derek quotes Abraham Lincoln in his plea to Danny, emphasizing that unity and understanding are the only ways to heal and move forward. It's a powerful reminder that hate can only be defeated through empathy and reconciliation. Themes and symbolism. American History X is a film rich in symbolism and thematic depth. The black and white flashbacks, for example, represent Derek's past worldview rigid, simplistic, and devoid of nuance. Black and white scene of Derek at the basketball court. The film also uses imagery to highlight the cyclical nature of violence. The image of the swastika tattoo on Derek's chest serves as a constant reminder of his past, even as he tries to change. It symbolizes the struggle to shed the marks of hatred and move towards redemption. The surf scene where Derek and Danny are seen together, reflecting their bond and shared past. The ocean, where Derek and Danny find solace, represents the potential for cleansing and renewal. It's a space where they can reconnect and reflect, away from the chaos of their lives. But the violence that ultimately shatters this piece underscores the fragility of redemption and reconciliation. Behind-the-scenes trivia. Let's take a look at some fascinating behind-the-scenes facts that give us more insight into American History X. Edward Norton's transformation. Edward Norton gained 30 pounds of muscle for the role, transforming his physique to match the character's intimidating presence. His intense performance earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Directorial conflict. The film's director, Tony Kaye, famously clashed with the studio over the final cut. He disowned the film after Norton, and the producers made significant changes, including additional scenes to deepen Derek's character arc. Inspiration for the film. The story was inspired by real-life events and people, including Frank Meeink, a former white supremacist who turned his life around and now works to combat hate. The film's portrayal of redemption and change is rooted in the experiences of those who have left hate groups. Impact on viewers. American History X has been used in educational settings to discuss racism, violence, and the possibility of change. Its unflinching portrayal of hatred and its consequences has sparked important conversations and reflections. Final thoughts. American History X is a raw, unflinching look at the impact of hatred and the potential for redemption. It forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about prejudice and the power of influence, while also offering a message of hope that even the deepest scars can heal. Derek and Danny walking along the beach. The film's ending is a tragic reminder of how deeply ingrained hate can be and the importance of breaking the cycle before it's too late. It's a powerful call to action for empathy, understanding, and change. Background music fades out. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of American History X. If you found this video insightful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth explorations of films that challenge and inspire. And remember, hate is baggage, let's leave it behind.